Oh shit! Oh my god! Where am I at right now? It's fucking SpongeBob's house. Yellow everywhere. Looks like piss on the wall. Okay, all right. Oh shit, it's a radio. Okay.
Hello? Hello? Guys, listen, if you're hearing me, okay, listen, I'm in this weird-ass room right now.
Is that a bird? This nigga just eat a bird? What the? Oh my god. Okay. All right. I gotta get out of here. Okay.
Shit, anyways, listen, okay, I'm back here right now, and I just got done gooning, okay? I was fapping my shit crazy, I'm not gonna lie, alright? Beating the shit out of my shit. Like, I mean, straight beating my shit crazy in the bathroom, okay? And next thing I know, I fell behind the toilet. Don't ask me how I got back there, okay? It was some freaky shit I was on. But listen, I fell down. Didn't I just tell you not to ask me about the freaky shit? Listen, the toilet gets real wet back there, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, I fell back, and then I end up here. It's upside down stuff. It's weird, man. I'm scared. Please send help, okay? Seriously. Holy shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What the? Okay. Oh god. Oh my god. The door is closed. Okay, and I'm dead. Welcome everyone to the Backrooms, where you can go to get your quick drug fix or disappear into madness. This movie has a lot of great actors in it. One being the main character, the nigga that played in 12 Years a Slave. It came from being 12 years a slave to being in 12 years of a slave marriage. There's a theory that this movie is basically just a black man's psychological trauma escaping a marriage with a white woman. And I'm here to say that's exactly what this shit is. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. I got separated from a wife and went crazy. Literally insane. Our main character's name, played by Chiwetel Ejiofor. I'm gonna keep it a band. I'm pretty sure he's African, and I do not know how to pronounce that shit, but that nigga name is fire. I'm not gonna lie. Chiwetel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's tough. Anyways, his name is Clark. Clark is the main character. Yay! Our other main character in this movie is Dr. Mary Klein, who's played by Renate. I think it's probably Renate. I'm gonna keep it a band, but none of that matters. What does matter is that Clark works at a furniture store, and he's losing his mind. He goes to therapy right now to talk about his wife and how he feels about her, and basically he just thinks that his wife was a big lazy that he went to work and slaved every day to help pay for her schooling, to help keep them afloat while she's in school, while she's not working. He's an architect. You think that his architecture skill is being utilized at a furniture store? Look at this right here. This man doing up commercials like he Patchy the Pirate in SpongeBob. Bro got a table leg as a peg leg, bro. He is walking around with his knee on it. Bro can't even catch a break, man. Bro went from being in his therapist talking about, well, you stupid ass bitch, maybe if you will get off your fat ass and help me do something around the house, maybe go get a job or something. I mean, it's all types of jobs you can get. Panera Bread, Starbucks. I mean, I'm just saying, you can literally go work anywhere, bro. And you ain't here just sitting on your fat ass while I'm working at a furniture store and shit. You think I want to be working at Ashley's furniture, bro? Oh my God, I'm just trying to get an education. It's going to help our lives be better. No, it's not. You're literally going to get your degree and then break up with me, bitch. I got used by a white bitch, bro. This shit is ridiculous. My mama told me not to with y'all. To doing a shitty ass pirate commercial for his furniture store and falling in the middle of it. Bro trying to talk about the quality of the furniture and then he sat on a chair and it broke. Irony. Anyways, after this, he ends up calling an electrician over. The reason for that is, well, it seems to be some weird occurrences going on in the room. The back room. All right, my fault. I know that was corny, but there's been lights flickering. Things are missing. That's mainly because I've been robbing him every night, but he doesn't know that. Now, when they went downstairs, they looked at the little breaker switch panel to see if maybe there was something going on there. So he's flicking them all on and off. Lights are going off, lights are coming on. And then he sees at the bottom that there's like an extra switch that doesn't control anything. It's just kind of glued on there. Who the did that? Apparently, whoever the last owner was, they just put that there. Have no idea why or what that even means, but we will find out very soon. Anyways, he's having a real hard time sleeping. Bro is sitting in a furniture store, sleeping in the bed section. You're down bad. All the bills past due. Nobody coming and buying anything. What a terrible life to live. He ends up pulling up to his old crib and we see some sort of, I don't know if it's a flashback or we're just seeing what his ex-partner is doing. I'm not even sure if that's his ex-partner or the doctor at this point. Sometimes we see white women and I really can't tell the difference. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I thought what we were seeing was his wife because he's pulling up and watching the house, which if he is doing that, which I think he is, that's hella freaky, by the way. I'm just saying. Anyways, back to the furniture store. Bro get with the breaker and he's about to leave and then he notices something. There's a little crack in the wall that has some light in it. So, you know, most black people would see some shit like this and immediately get the on. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Maybe I would check it out though, you know what I mean, on some nosy shit. Like maybe it's a secret back room and that's what it is. But the minute that this puts his hand on the wall and he slips through it on some teleportation shit, on some phasing shit, nigga. I'm not Barry Allen. I ain't Wally West. Ain't no way I should be phasing through no wall. I would have went right back. This moment right here is when I realized that this is not no real bro. Because any real nigga would have immediately went the back, especially when he put his hand through the wall and he could come back to reality. Get the going. What you doing? At least if you're gonna do this, right, you're gonna explore this situation, at least go back to the real world, go get some paint or something to drop on the ground to have a trail to get back. That's all I'm saying. Why didn't anybody think of that? Why are people in here traveling without making sure that they can get back home? What you talking about? Get some paint, some breadcrumbs, something. Put that shit down so you can get back home. Your dumb ass in here like, oh yeah, I see them a phase through the wall and I'm about to just go walk around aimlessly. That nigga Clark is not no black man. Then he gonna come around the corner and the first thing he sees is a stop sign. Hey, that shit's telling you everything you need to know. That shit says stop, stop. You know what that means, bro. Get the on. I'm real big on symbolism, bro. So if I see something that says stop, you think I'm not gonna listen to it? Nope, I'd have been about that. Now he's walking down the hallway and he ends up seeing this cutout that's like talking. He thought it was a person, and so did I the first time I seen the movie. Talking about, hey, hello? Hey, bitch, can you hear me, cuz? This motherfucker ignoring me, cuz. Oh shit, this shit is a cutout, bro. What the in Soviet Russia, car drives you. Fuck, is that a Family Guy reference, cuz? Now Clark keeps going after this and he ends up finding his bag. Now in this bag is a very important item. It's an ID badge from some guy with like, I think it says clearance 3 or something on it, but that doesn't matter. What does matter and what you need to pay attention to is it says Async. For those of y'all that don't know or do know, I guess, the lore of Backrooms, Async is basically a company that their whole purpose was exploring these backrooms. I guess someone found it by accident one day and then they got with all these scientists and all this shit and they started like exploring it. There's different levels of the back rooms. There's like, it's a lot. I ain't gonna lie, it's a whole lot going on. Yo, real quick, man, a little bit ago on Instagram I posted a story where I told y'all about an idea I had where basically I was gonna do all the white movies on another channel called Sin in the Suburbs. And well, it's the grand unveiling. Today, we are here to promote and tell you guys about Malibu's Most Wanted. Yeah, y'all been asking me to do that for mad long. So here it is in this eye right here. But it'll also be in the pinned comment and in the description. Make sure that you finish this video first though, because if you don't, you're a bitch. Anyways, love you guys. Bye. Now, throughout the movie, Async will be seen here and there, observing what's going on in these back rooms. They got cameras set up, all types of shit. Now, right, Clark is still traveling. He gets to this little corridor and he's like, hello? Is anybody down there, cuz? And as he's yelling down there, he ends up hearing a bunch of noise. Now, basically, this monster, you'll see, there's like different things in the back rooms, but I'm trying to break the lore down for y'all. So in the back room, this thing that he's seeing or hearing at this point is the life form. And it's some sort of like bacteria thing that like lives throughout the back room. It's really weird. It's like a humanoid creature type of thing, or it could be a group of creatures. It's an inhabitant of the back rooms. It preys on victims, right? That finds themselves in its presence, okay? It's super hostile towards humans. We don't really know any more about it or like where it came from. Could have been there before Async went in. Could have been there as a product of them creating way there. I don't know. What y'all do need to know is that it's very dangerous and it be killing, bro, straight up. It also can take many different forms, as you'll see throughout this movie. Anyways, at this point, my man left and he went and told his therapist about everything that's been going on. She's obviously worried about this because, I mean, he's clearly losing his mind, or so she thinks. Anyways, he goes and he gets the camera crew from the beginning. You know, the Asian woman and her boyfriend, and he asks him to come help. He wants to film the back rooms and basically explore it. Hey man, listen, I need y'all to come help me out, cuz.
What the f do you need help with, man? We already filmed that stupid commercial. You know that shit's flopping. Nobody's coming and buying anything from your furniture store. You gotta give that up.
Man, you, cuz. I'm out here getting paper, bitch. All right, well, listen, though. I need y'all to come to the furniture store at 8 o'clock, okay? Be there on the dot. I'm gonna pay y'all some good bread.
How are you gonna pay us good bread? You don't even have enough money to keep the lights on.
Man, shut your bitch ass up. That's besides the point. Now, they go in here, and there's this long-ass corridor, right? It's like an incline. So they tie some rope to him, tie it to a bed, and they're holding it, you know, basically being a tether for him. Now, he gets down to the bottom, and there's just a bunch of clothes and shit everywhere, bro. Shit look like the Goofy meme, like, bitch, you live like this?
Hey, this smells terrible down here. Kind of smells like your house, Clark. You really need to start washing your ass more. I know your wife left you and shit, but come on, man. It's no excuse. Why the is there blood on all these clothes and shit? What the holy shit. Yo, it's some nice drip down here, though, man. I'm about to get fly on these. What the is that noise? Hey, let some more line out. I'm trying to see what the is going on. It's something like blanking down here. Holy shit. Oh, let me up, pull me up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh no. It's pulling me. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, help me, please.
Now at this point, this Clark is losing his shit because him and the little camera crew he had are fucked. They're at the top of this incline, and this pulled the rope so hard that it made all three of them fall down. So when they get down there, obviously the guy is dead. I mean, there's blood everywhere. He's getting slowly pulled into what seems to be a sideways door, and this cat, she runs trying to find him and immediately starts screaming. So she's probably cooked too. So my man Clark ends up running, bro. And at this point, we're at the POV version of this movie. Bro on freaky time, and I ain't gonna lie, he been watching too much Hub since his wife left. Now Clark is running through all types of corridors, all types of shit. And he ends up coming to this one room. What the is that, a Christmas tree? No, see, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Christmas tree, everything lit up red. I know I'm about to see some sort of zombified, deformed Santa Claus, bro. Niggas about to have Rudolph the COVID-nosed reindeer in his, bro. I'm about to get up out of this joint. So he gets to walking past the tree, and what the is that? See, that's what I be saying, bro. I would have got up out of Dodge, bro. He could have just avoided all of this by leaving. Now it's some weird ass deformed woman with a thing in her head chasing him. He ends up running to this like pool room, and Cat is like apparently somewhere and can see him, but she can't get in where he's at. Now this, put the camera down. This is the scariest part of the movie to me, bro. He's sitting here trying to help Cat get in the room, and something walks in the room and picks this camera up. Who the First off, it's something with arms and hands, clearly. But secondly, how the fuck did they know they picked the camera up? My started recording this. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Definitely need a backroom part 2. This is some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck is going on at this point. But Clark, luckily, or maybe unluckily for his ass, anyways, you'll see later, he left a message for his therapist. Now his therapist remembers all the shit that he was telling her. So she pulls up to the furniture store, and then we go to this Async researcher. We see him multiple times throughout the story. Remember, he's seen Clark on the camera when he was researching at the lab, and he ends up seeing this on TV. So now he knows the furniture store is where this like backroom entry is. It's also important that we see him here in real life with his family, because later on something will happen, and a lot of people were online having questions about the certain predicament that Dr. Klein was in. Speaking of Dr. Klein, let's see what she's doing. Now she popped up at the furniture store. She goes downstairs, and I mean, we all can put 2 and 2 together. We know what's about to happen. Now she goes downstairs, and you know, this man drew a giant ass doorway on where the entrance was. So she knows exactly what the is going on with it. So Dr. Klein decides that she's gonna walk through, and she does. And holy shit, this Clark was not lying. What the is this? Oh my god, it's really yellow in here. Clark, where are you at, you freaky ass dude? I know I should have never took him as a client. Nigga in psychosis over a white. Is that a camera up there? What the? Huh. Now she's wandering around, and eventually she stumbles into Mark. Now she sees this weird painting and all this stuff on the wall. This made a mural. The fuck? Now as they're having a conversation, this big ass monster that they've been trying to run from this entire movie seems to be around the corner. And does Clark, I don't know, stop the monster, take Dr. Klein to safety? No. You know what he does instead? He puts her in a rear naked choke. Like, calm down, John Jones. Now he does this to take her to this house, and this is where we learn that Clark he's been losing his mind. Is out of his mind, bro. He's talking about basically that the back room, they remember all of these things. That's why there's this weird guy here with all the eyes, this weird dude over here in a wheelchair, the up girl in the corner, these rooms, these hotels, all of these things are from the outside, kind of alternate versions of what's in the real world. And he thinks that some of them are better than the original. And then he says, like, for instance, they can't feel pain, and he stabs this in the neck. What the is wrong with him? Then he says, also, you can eat them. This started pulling food off of this belly, and I don't even know if I can call it food. What the is that? Now he continues to lose his mind as he tells his therapist that something seems off. The lighting, turns the light off. The little guy in the wheelchair turns his little light on, and then he says, something's still off. And he goes and cuts the scalp off of the woman in the corner and puts it on top of his therapist's head. What the is wrong with him? Now he wants to basically do the exercise again that they did in the therapist room, where he's talking to his wife through his therapist. Barbara, listen to me, Britt. I went to the furniture store and then I went and had a few beers, but I be stressed out. Now they get into a crazy argument. They going back and forth. And she's basically trying to tell this nigga about herself. You're crazy, okay? You're the problem. Now let me the up. Oh, hold on. What the is that noise? Oh shit, this is not playing, cuz. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, she was just leaving, man. Don't even trip, bro. We don't gotta change, big bro. Damn, nigga, you gonna pick me up off the ground, nigga? Damn, you gonna bite me in my shoulder blade, bitch? Now, first off, how the fuck did your big ass get in that little ass door anyway, cuz? Oh my god, nigga dragging the body? Oh yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here, cuz. Okay. Where do I go? He's out of his mind. Holy shit. It's a big ass house. Why does it have all these couches? Now, at this point, Dr. Klein is up. Her ankle was up, and this ass just keep following her. Okay, it's no way in the world, bro. How is this getting through this little ass door? Now, basically, this is like a physical manifestation of like Clark's up psyche, I guess. It's Pirate Clark. It's like Clark, but a pirate version. And it's played by a white guy, by the way, which is kind of funny. I'm just saying. Anyway, she ends up going through this doggy door, and this said that, and he's just trying to tear it down. Now, she ends up going through the top, and oh shit, she's back in the furniture store, I think. Wait a minute. Something's off about this one, though, because there was stuff blocking the wall. Oh, it's a cutout again. Why is that cutout always there, though? That must be something from Async, maybe. So she gets to the front door, and she realizes that, oh shit, this is not an exit. This is a fake furniture store. And this up here. All right, looks like I'm about to be cooked. Yo, this fast as shit. Now she ends up knocking down this like cutout, which sets an alarm off, and then like all this gas is going. It's weird, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm assuming that this gas is to knock shit out. So it ends up knocking her out, but this big ass pirate looks like this don't give a about that gas. Ew, why is his up face look like that? Anyway, she has this thing in her pocket from the beginning of the movie where she made like the little hand in the cement with her mom. Just starts smacking this, knocks this out, kills it, does something to her. I don't know. And she ends up running. Now, she basically gets out of this place, it looks like, or either she gets out of it. Actually, I don't think that she's out of the back room because it's not really like a gateway. This actually still looks like the back room. I don't know. Anyways, she gets pulled in here. She sees that they've been doing a bunch of testing and shit, and she goes in the other room to have the conversation with the researcher that we've been seeing the entire movie. Where the f am I at? It's kind of hard to describe. Now, we realize at this point that, well, we don't know what the f is going on. Whether she's in the back room still, if she's not in the back rooms, none of us truly know. All we do know is that at the end of the movie, there seems to be some f***ed up version of herself, and that's where we leave off. Hopefully they make a part 2 to this because, nigga, I don't even know what the f is happening in part 1, just being honest.